Hey, I'm going to be responding and reacting to this video. I probably shouldn't react to it. I probably should just let it die because it's the delusional ramblings of someone who has hated me for like 5 years. But I'll respond to it because I like doing so, and it's probably not good for me because responding to every single criticism is just not good PR. But I'll just go through it. I made a comment, but it's probably not going to be seen by a lot of people, so why not just make a quick video detailing over it.
Compared to 280.
He just said so basically what he's saying here is that 116 milliseconds is not possible. Well, here is this person who has the world record and plays CS. He has done 117 milliseconds, and he again does this again, and I'm pretty sure he beats it. But as you can see, there's like 120, there's 117. If your average is 117, it means that you probably have better reaction times than 120 because you're not going to get 120 every single time. It's probably going to range from like 107 to like 130 or something. Is what he's doing. So it's definitely possible. Even if you look at Kenny S flicks back in the day, there's like a video that I am not going to find right now, but there's one of Kenny S when he was playing for Envious in 2016, where his reaction time was 80 milliseconds. Reaction time. He wasn't pre-firing. He flicked reaction time 80 milliseconds.
Third frame, he starts shooting.
This is a pre-fire. We don't have to go over it. You saw the clip. If you watch the original video, you can also look at this. It's a pre-fire. So all of the reaction time stuff does not matter. He goes on a massive tirade of like, look, the best sprinters in the world doesn't even have this reaction time. It doesn't matter. It's a pre-fire. It's Nuketown. Everyone knows the spawns. If pre-firing people is cheating, then this stuff is cheating. How did he know? That was like 0 milliseconds. He quite literally didn't see him. Oh, he didn't even see him. You can just know the spawns on this map. It's been literally here for 14 fucking years.
He's gonna say that he heard the person walking.
Yes, I heard the person on that one. This one.
So early.
He says this is 50 milliseconds. He is cutting off 4 frames here. This kill is 144 milliseconds. And it is still possible. Even if even if we're going to be as charitable as possible, he says this one's 50 milliseconds. Even if we're going to be as charitable as possible and say, hey, maybe you only missed 2 frames. That is an extra, what, like 35 frames? 85 milliseconds. Still possible because Kenny S has done it.
I played with you in Faceit in my 5 stack. So you see he makes friends with people.
He doesn't full on bring up the fact that this video is just Faceit. Unless you think I'm cheating on the best anti-cheats in the world with the same level of wall hacks and getting a, what is it? 2.63 KD with a 1 KPR over 90 games, I would be banned, motherfucker. And I don't know why they should bring this up. Actually, I do know why. He's basically just saying that like I'm a manipulative person that uses this to gain favor with people as like a used car salesman. But it doesn't hold up to any sort of scrutiny because like Faceit anti-cheat is literally better than Valorant's anti-cheat.
Is perfectly tracking this as the person falls down, right on the head, locked on.
Yeah. What I'm saying, what is happening here is that my camera is being locked with the movement because it was something that happened in the previous Call of Duties. A slight movement to the left, and then the right-left is because I'm falling to the ground, and that's the final moments of falling to the ground.
This is wall hacks. This was like 2020, 2021 or whatever. That's already the first proof that you should never trust this person ever again. Thinking that someone that had to cheat in the past is now a top tier keyboard and mouse player. That is not gonna happen. Could they?
First premise is that I was exposed or whatever. No, I didn't. This is an unlisted video from like literally like 7 years ago when I was 17. I'm 23 by the way. I never hid away from this. I've never, like, it was never an exposing and nothing of this sort. And the second claim that he was making is that people that cheat aren't good at the game, or they can get good, but they're never going to be the top tier.
I mean, by the way, look, we don't have to, you can tell me how much you want to answer about it, but obviously if people go, but wait a minute, why couldn't you play at the majors? So as far as I know, Simple, basically, when you were a kid in 1.6, a different game, supposedly you cheated in the game, whatever, downloaded hacks or something, played in the game, you got banned by ESL. If people don't know, ESL is different than Valve. It wasn't VAC that banned you. And ESL's situation back then was they give you like a set period of time, I think it's 2 years, like you say. And what happens is if you avoid it, they call it evading. If you play again on a different account, basically, and they find out it's you, they just give you a longer punishment. They say, right, it goes longer. So it made it go into the first years of CSGO. And so if people don't know, it's not just that you were on flip side. And all that. You couldn't have played at Katowice and Cologne, right?
Yeah, I couldn't play any ESL tournament. So basically, I still don't understand. People still don't believe because I saw so many topics how they try to investigate, and there were so many topics on Reddit. But basically, the truth is that I was trying to not play CS anymore. 1.6. I just invite my friend. I download OpenGL, the normal cheat, and I had this.
So, that just details it. Simple is probably arguably the best esports player to ever grace any esport. He, like, the level of expertise that he has been able to do on CS is better than any other player, especially in Counter-Strike history, but most, like, even arguably in esports history. He's alongside Faker. He is alongside Rafa. Like, the best players in history on esports. He cheated. And he also cheated around the same time, age-wise, as I did. So this is obviously false and silly.
Prediction. It gets to a point though when it's all from a single gameplay that you cannot say, oh yeah, it was just prediction, it was just prediction, and especially not from a person who has already been exposed using wall hacks, so he's already been exposed lying to you people.
Like, I never was exposed for wall hacks on stream. I'm never exposed for any of these sort of things. I have always been open about my past. It makes no sense. Like, he's trying to paint this narrative of me like this evil manipulator that is this evil manipulator that has always, like, been caught so many times but been able to cover my tracks so amazing, like a fucking Ted Bundy. That's just never been the case. I've been very open, forthcoming. I don't shy away from it. I offer up information that isn't even good to me, like the fact that I bought spoofers and unlockable tools and shit like that.
If you do decide to defend Convoc, which I personally believe anyone that is gonna defend him at this point is probably an alt account or someone who has been manipulated so much to the point that they're in his Discord, in their voice chats, right? It's very difficult to get someone to change their mind who is that deep into this thing, because it's gonna feel like...
See, it's interesting because he's framing it and projecting that I'm in this cult. If you go to my Discord, it's relatively dead at the moment because I actually don't care about the money, which is another thing that he talks about. Like, I'm not uploading daily. I could upload daily. I could do cheap content that upload every daily, and I would be able to make more money. But I just make content that I like. And a good example of this is I could have been making COD content for the last 2 years, but I haven't until Black Ops 6 because I like that game. I've been making Valorant, and if you see my Valorant videos of getting Radiant and all of that, the views are abysmal compared to my COD videos. So the money aspect is completely false. If you look at my Discord, no one's really talking in there. There's 2,500 people, but it's not that common. Like, there's only maybe 20, 30 people talking. They're not even the ones that are coming into his chats. What he's referencing is me going in and asking, hey, how do you only have center dot? And then he banned me, and another person was just like, hey, I liked him. Like, I like Convoc, I watch his streams. Why do you say he's cheating? And then he banned him and then went on a 30-minute rant, which you saw in my previous video, that a lot of the 2-minute snippets was from his 30-minute rant there, of this person being an alt account. I've never commented with an alt account, and you'll never find me being able to comment with alt accounts defending me. These are real people defending me because they see the stuff that you are lying about this way. He says a lot that you shouldn't even look about the monitor cams. You shouldn't even care about all of these things because he is cheating. It is 100% undeniable. It doesn't matter what he does to try and prove otherwise. It's just smoke and mirrors. I'd like to bring up there's 2 videos at the moment. This one here, where I have a monitor cam and a hand cam at the same time. You cannot fake a monitor cam when you have a hand cam at the same time, due to the fact that I only have one screen. If you were faking a monitor cam, how you would do it is that you would play the game with nothing on the screen, and then you would use your webcam and then record the monitor of the screen afterwards, and then lay it over as like it's a monitor cam. The reason you can't do that with a hand cam is because the hand cam will be on that recorded image because you have to use it for OBS. If I only have one monitor, which no one will ever be able to prove that I have more than one monitor because I've never had more than one monitor, I'm poor. So if you do that, that is 100% valid. He was never able to disprove this. He just said, oh, look, he has inhuman reactions in this as well. I do a PC restart, a monitor, keyboard, hand cam, display capture, eye tracker, all at the same time, booting into the game, playing all the way through, and then you can see every single person I kill, I put up their KD, so you can see that it's not a bot lobby either. All of these things, I did all of it. He can never disprove it. That's the reason why he projects and says never watch my videos, because if you watch my videos, you will get a radically different understanding. You might think I'm sus. You might think I'm cheating. But then, when it comes to the proof videos, I've played on land though. I've done all of these things. This person is lying to you. He's saying to not watch my videos because he's trying to project this cultish like figure that I'm manipulating everyone. I don't care. Also, if you want to talk about money, and then I'm doing it for money, let's look at how much money I'm making. I make $70 a month. You think I'm really doing this for money, champion? I'm sorry that I'm rambling so much. This was just an off the cuff video because it's kind of silly, what he's doing. And I appreciate you all. Also, if he makes another response, I'm not going to respond to it, because I shouldn't even respond to this one, and this one is just a ramble. So sorry for the bad videos. Bad video. In a day or two, there's going to be another new video that is good. It's just a nuke. Blah blah blah. I'm going to be working on more monocam handcam videos, which I have. I have like 2 or 3 nukes with monocams and handcams. So keep look out for those. Love you all. Peace out.